Hello. Hi, Nancy. Welcome in. The elephants are on their way. The elephants are on their way. Hold on. I'm trying. Yeah, this computer. Get over there. There it is. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay, now Echo, Echo, Echo is gone. Hello, good morning, everyone. Nancy, Molly. Hi, Molly. Missy, Nana C, Nana. Hi. Tammy Timmons. Hello, sweetheart. Sharon. Hi, baby. Michelle Shell. Uh-oh, the Elephantes are coming. Crafting Adventures with Amy. I give you a big hug, Amy. Papa Tater is here. Illuminator Tater. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Grandma Nader. Kiss for her. Hey, Jetton, what's going on? Sam, I don't have an email for you, love, unless your email doesn't say Sam or something. I couldn't find an email from you, honey. I want to get you your pattern. So, hello, BRB, Barbara, Wriggle, Wriggle, Wiggle, Baker, Wiggle, Wiggle, Wriggle. Hi, baby. Paula, how you doing, girl? Michelle, my bell. Yes, girl. It is Michelle is in the house. Hi, sweetheart. Heather. Hi. So today we have a special day. Our guest is not here yet. She is currently traveling to Bodega Bay, that area. She's on her way to the water. So hopefully, Mama G, Ginny, Mama G. Hi. Oh my gosh, I've missed you, honey. So Lexi was driving to the beach for the birthday celebration because she needed to put her feet in the sand. I wish I was in her pocket right now. Vivian, hello, sweetheart, welcome in. And so she is currently, check my location. Oh, she's almost there. She's out there near Bodega Bay, Point Reyes, if anybody knows, Coastline Highway 1 in California A. So hopefully I'm watching for her. She's going to try. She's got a signal. She's going to pop in and give us ocean views. I miss my California beaches. But so this morning I was playing with some cotton. I actually have two cottons. I have two cottons and I'm playing with them because I'm doing one more mock-up of the new Boggy Creek blanket. Still haven't named her. The names are still coming through. Today's stone is it's a raw pink quartz. Ooh, she's warm. Oh yeah, she's telling me some things today. So I'm going back to Cali. Ooh. Yes, I am. Diane, hello. Sergeant Major. Maureen, hi, sweetie. So yeah, today was just going to be kind of a chill day because it's the small baby child's naked baby day. And yeah, I was in labor with her for 3 days, but birthed her myself. I had a midwife. I didn't have nothing. Well, they gave me a little something. I didn't get the epidural. I didn't get none of that. None of the interventions. I did it natural, but they had to give me a little bit of something because I was getting sick at the beginning. When I hit hard labor, I started to get sick. And so they gave me a little something for the nausea, but that's it. I was in a birthing chair. Like I went freaking old school, freaking dig a hole kind of, cave woman warrior. Sat in the chair. It's called a birthing chair. And I sat in the chair and my midwife was down there. My mommy was behind me. And I reached down. She goes, reach down, grab your baby. I was like, I can't, I'll drop her. And she goes, reach down and went, whoop. Oh. Yeah, so I did that myself. And then my mommy got to cut the umbilical cord. And the first thing, Lexi, she just looked at me. She just looked at me like, what's she doing, fool? She didn't cry, nothing. She was just like, hi. She was looking at me. And then I brought her in like this. And of course, they had to clear the airway, so they pinched her a little and made her cry. And she looked at me like, what did you just do? But then, right on the boob. She wasn't even cleaned up. Because that's a really good thing. If any of you guys are having babies or grandbabies, don't let them wipe the mucus off them. It helps protect their skin when they're first born for a while. So we don't wipe all that stuff off all our juices off the babies at the beginning. You let that stay on as long as they can. So yeah, it helps protect their skin. Kelly, holy crap, it's pink meat, pretty color me pink. Color me pink, Cal. Hi, Kelly. I haven't seen you around in a while either. Jessica, I love you more, Mama. Coffee. Yeah, Lexi was natural. I was able to get her out. She was 7 pounds, 7 ounces, 21 inches long, born on 8/7. I think sevens were dropping it like it's hot for her, huh? Yeah. But yeah, my labor would not progress. It had been 3 days of contractions that were 10 minutes apart, and I hadn't slept. And so my midwife brought me in early. She brought me in, they gave me a little something, and I got some rest. And then woke up and they induced me. And I was in labor. That started on August 5th. Lexi was born on August 7th. But I got her out all by myself. All by myself. I got her out. I did. But Rain and TJ, they were 10-pound babies. I couldn't get them out. I was too little. Rain would start to crown. I'm like, God dang it. And then as soon as I'd stop pushing, suck right back up. And my Irish doctor said, oh, no, love, we're going to have to take her. And I was like, you could have told me that 12 hours ago. But I loved him. His name was Brian Nelson. Yeah, like the singer. But yeah, he was going to deliver all the babies. But when Rain was born, they had to do an on-call doctor because he unfortunately lost his dad and had to go back to Ireland. The land of ire. But you making spelling mistakes, Grandpa Lan? That's okay. It had letters in it. We know what you meant. Danya. Hello, Danya. Jacqueline. There's my Irish baby. I'll give you a big hug. Irish kiss. That's what fishy face kisses. Still watching for Lex. I don't see her. This might just be like a sit and chill. And how you guys doing today? I guess we could talk about Crafting Gypsy. Hello. Yes, Lexi is my daughter. She is the oldest child. She was my firstborn. So I have 3 of them. I've got Lexi, Rain, and TJ. So TJ, oh goodness, the baby is now bigger than anybody. Lexi was always the tallest, but now TJ's taller. But yeah, so Lexi is the baby and about to have our first bean. Oh yeah. Yeah, Rain and TJ both. Yeah, they took TJ 3 weeks early, and he was clocking in at the little over 10 pounds. And they said if they would have let him go and would have let him keep cooking, he would have been close to 13 pounds. And they were trying to tell me, oh, gestational diabetes. I say, God, diabetes. I've taken the test twice. You guys were convinced. They were convinced. And I was like, they're Norwegian Swede babies. They're Swidgen babies. So my husband, who was a preemie at 7 pounds. His mother, that's Grandma Jenny, Virginia. Me, Virginia. So Grandma Jenny, that's Ginny, Jenny, like Mama G, Jenny. She was a 13-pound baby, and both of her brothers clocked in at over 13 pounds in the 20s. And I was like, look at the genetics, people. Look at the genetics. And come to find out that Norwegian and Swedish babies are big. like ginormous big. So yeah, they were big. Oh, look at the chat. Look at the chat. 6 pounds. Now our Tati, she was 8. Yeah, she was like warrior pose. Here I come, mama. Gonna give you a run for your money. Yes, she's in Virginia, and she's like, my name is not Jenny, it's Ginny, like gin and juice. She's 103, by the way. In June, on June 10th, she turned 103. She is full of spit and vinegar still, too. Yep, she's Norwegian Swede. She was born in Two Harbors, Minnesota. She was born in Duluth. Sorry, Duluth, and grew up in Two Harbors. So she's from Minnesota. Michigan, she spent some time in Michigan, and then they came Cali bound. And she was then my husband was born in North Highlands, California. He was the ghetto. There ain't no qualms about it. He knows. Sorry, I'm rubbing my knee. I just noticed myself going like this. I was like, yeah, I'm rubbing my knee. I cracked my knee earlier today, right on the top of my kneecap, and she aching. Okay. Yeah, over 10. Yeah, over 10. They just straight up said, because when TJ popped out, he was clocking in at just a little over 10 pounds. He lost a little bit because of the medication they gave. I swear that the problems that both of Rain and TJ had at the beginning was because of the crap they had to put me on, the epidural and all the stuff. They didn't put me out. I was awake, but yeah, they both came out like drunk sailors. I was like, what's wrong with my kids? Why are they not crying? And then they cried. But again, both of them came out. They didn't cry. They had to make them cry. I have happy babies. Very happy babies. Did always had happy babies. Well, that's probably because they didn't. I was blessed that my husband and I came together, and I raised the babies for the first 5 years of all of their lives. So they didn't go to daycare until they were in kindergarten. Yeah, see, they tried to do that. They did that. I tried with Rain. I tried with Rain to do natural again, but then I had been in active labor for, I think it was like 12 hours. It was like midnight. And she's like, and the midwife came in, she's like, you're only 3 centimeters. I was like, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I was bouncing on the ball. I was walking, and I just lost it. You know, it was Halloween. It was Halloween. My water broke midnight Halloween morning. And there was lots of meconium. So we were scared. They had the thing infusing me, putting water up there. And yeah. And so I was like, just give me the epidural. If it'll help, just do it. And so, yeah, they gave me the epidural. And within an hour, I was fully dilated. I went from 3 to let's do this in like an hour. It was crazy. And I pushed for hours. Oh my God. I kept telling them, turn the epidural off. I need my push. I need to find my push. I need to get up. Let me get up. They wouldn't let me get up. They wouldn't let me sit up. They had me flat on my back with my, I was like, turn the epidural off or I'm going to rip it out of my freaking back. And they were like, I'm sorry, but we can't do that just in case of emergency. I said, then turn it off. Leave it intact, but turn it off. And I had reached over and like kinked the hose. And she was like, stop that. The nurse slapped my hand. I wanted to find my push. I felt like if they took the medication off and I could feel my push, I could have got Rain out. But no, ended up having to have an emergency C-section, like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was so close to having Rain on Halloween. They were mad. Like, you couldn't have got me out 3 hours earlier. I tried, fool. I tried. But yeah, but then they very healthy babies, breastfed them both. Yeah, breastfed them both. They only had TJ had to have a little bit of formula because they left my catheter in too long. I kept telling them, "Get this out, get it out, get it out. Send the freaking nurse, get it out." And they gave me a horrible bladder infection. And so while I was on antibiotics for 10 days, TJ had to have formula. And I was pumping the whole time because I was like, as soon as I can get off this, he's going right on my breast. And he did. He hated that formula. It jacked him up so bad. His digestion was not right. And so as soon as he got his mama's milk, within 3 or 4 days, happy baby. Digestion went to what it should be. But yeah, so all three of the babies, they were breastfed, went from breast to table. Never really did baby food either. I made my own baby food. I would just like cook stews and overcook everything. So like the carrots would just turn into mush and they would eat what we were eating. I didn't have special. I mean, they did like the fruit. Now I would get that Gerber Graduates fruit, but then there was all that controversy with them having pesticides and crap. And I was like, that's enough. So I didn't do baby food either. Made my own. Let's see. Yeah, Rain loved peaches. Peaches and nanas. But yeah, right. I like to birth my own babies. They kept asking me, would you like me to take them to I said, no, my children will not. You can just put it in the thing right now. My kids are not going to the nursery. They will stay right here. And the only time they took them was for the testing, and my husband was with them. I was like, you go with them. This was during a time where there were babies being snatched from the nurseries, and I was not having that. Yeah, I keep the hose, Carrie. Jessica's like, my nurse is up in here like, yeah, I grabbed it. She didn't know it, and I had it kinked. And I started moving my toes and stuff. And she was like, I was waiting. I kept watching. I was like, when I can feel me moving my toes, we're fitting to do this. And the machine started beeping. And I had it in my hand, kinked. And she was like, stop that, let it go. And I was like, no, turn it off. I was like, turn it off and we'll be happy. And yeah, I got in a little trouble. Yeah, that is such right, Crafty Gypsy. That is such an unnatural position. And everything, see, I did the birthing classes, and ours was the Brazelton, where it's all like the cleansing, not the well, there's a time and a place for that one. But I was doing chakra breathing, the diaphragm breathing. And I did all of that. And it was like meditation and the lighting and music and up as much as you could and squatting and rocking and this and the bouncing on the ball. And I did all of it. Yeah. I walked a lot during labor. Grab the thing. Okay, here goes one. Ah, it's like using those the breathing methods, man. Oh, this one right here. This is the one I'm getting ready to put out. This is the macaw Kerchette. I just finished her, but I used on this one, I used these things. The cotton, 100% cotton millins from Hershey's when they did those millins. And I had two. I had one that went from the white to the black, and then I had one that went from white to red. So I put them together. This is two cotton millins held together. Let me come closer. This is a really bad. I'm using my laptop and the camera is terrible. But I was trying to show. Yeah, it's the lighting right now in this camera. I'll have good pictures, but you can see there the little feathers. And I played with the spine. I did these little things in the spine. So you can see right here the little things in the spine. So this is the next tutorial. This is the next hug tutorial. This is the macaw kerchette that I am reworking, and my editor-in-chief Laura is writing the pattern for it. So I'll do the tutorial, and she wrote up the pattern for us. So that's called the macaw kerchette. This one's bigger. It's not quite a kerchette. The actual pattern, it only comes, it's just right here. It's a what did I call it? A kerchief shawlette, and you know how I do. Called it a kerchette. But yeah, that's the next tutorial. I got my thing. It's ready. Goes around. So this is my editor-in-chief said enough now. Make the things. So you do this, and then your phone slaps to this, and then right here it'll give me that perfect angle when I'm tutorialing, like it's my angle and I can really see. So I'm gonna try it. As long as I stay still, it's pretty stable. But if I move around, do this kind of stuff, yeah, of course the camera's gonna be. But so I'm gonna try it out, and I'm gonna just do a quick little test on it to see if it'll work, and if not, I'll just go back to the tripod. But yeah, Nancy She's Got Yarn turned us onto this little thing for when you're out going to the yarn stores and taking us with you. December 6th, TJ's December 3rd. August 1st, and Lexi is August 7th. See, we got something. So Lexi's August. Okay, my honey is October 10th. My oldest is August 7th. Lexi is August 7th. Rain is November 1st, and TJ is December 3rd. And then I'm February 6th. So yeah, I'm way off by myself. But yeah, still no Lexi. I think she might not have a signal. Her texts come through anyway. So I'm watching for her. So Black Riffle. I got my Black Rifle coffee. Or is this one? This one might need no, this is French roast. I can taste it. This is the French roast. I got some supplemental things. There's my chickadee. You don't answer your emails, woman. I responded to the email inquiry. Go check your email. I asked you a question. Because, well, I'll just ask you right now. See, you had asked for a little thing to hold when you're reading us story time, and I want to get it for you. So tell me what you have and how big your iPad is. Chickadee won the members treat for July, and so there's my editor-in-chief is here. Laura, I was just showing everybody. I got the thing. The magnet came loose, and so my husband had to JB weld it. It's a really strong magnet, but it's ready now. It's ready now. Here she is, boo. Here she is. See, Laura, I'm really glad I messed with the spine. The spine is so much prettier now. That's my Laura Twisting Stitches, you guys. That's my twisted sister. That is my editor-in-chief. She is helping me get patterns ready for you guys. You bet. That's okay. We know, and we give you grace. Ella. Hi, baby. But yeah, I played with it, and I got us a really, really good. Oh, you can't see it because it's black, but I did a really cool little scallop edge. I can't wait. It's an iPad, so however big those are. Yeah, but some iPads are 10 inches and some are 9. Because I got this one. I just got this one, and it has a little keyboard with it. But yeah, it's okay, Chickadee. I'll find something that's universal. But I didn't know if you want like a real good stand like that clamps to the table, or one of these little ones that you can really move it anywhere. And then I have one that's really heavy duty, and it holds it really well, and you can maneuver it. But Well, email me. Respond to that email. Give me your phone number. I'll call you. But the macaw is getting ready to go into the final design book. My design book is really pretty. Lexi's going to do some of these. She's going to paint them for us. Plain Jane, no keyboard. Oh no, I bought that. The keyboard's wireless. It's Bluetooth and it attaches. You can pull the keyboard away. But I hate hunt and peck. I needed a keyboard. Thank you, Lola. She's trying. She's headed to the beach right now. Let's check her location again. She said she was going to try to get on, but the signal there. Okay, she's where is she? She's Bodega Bay, Patrick. Where is she at? She's in the Bodega Bay Harbor. Okay, I see her. She's near the water. She's near the water. Okay, so hopefully, that was 19 minutes ago. So hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully she has a good signal. I'm watching for her. I don't see her yet. Okay. Let's see. Let me go get in here. You know what? I think it was just, you could see where they had just tacked the magnet in with a little tiny bit of glue. Not a big deal. We only have solutions, no problems. So he put JB Well. That ain't coming out of there, fool. It ain't coming out of there. But otherwise, it is a really good one. I mean, it's really good. And then it's got all kinds of safety measures. And there's the lock. And then this little thing comes off. And there's a little attachment that will hold my GoPro. In fact, I won a GoPro from I believe that was from Yarn Barf. But so you can use the attachment that magnets your phone, or I have one for the GoPro. So the GoPro, it doesn't, it's literally just a camera. But I was going to put that in the car. It's the day and age of I didn't do it. And you did. Yes, you did. Thank you, Lola. Yeah, that's the next tutorial. And then here's I have 2 tutorials I'm filming. So there's this one. This is the next Boggy Creek. This is the next Boggy Creek blankie. And I got your special little centerpiece always. And then we've got the rice stitch, 4 rows of the rice stitch, and then 4 rows of double crochet twins in a stitch. We got them twins in a stitch. And then I just played with the twins in a stitch for the border. So there's our next one. This is for the design challenge. I whipped it out. So now I'm gonna do the tutorial and that'll be ready. We're still trying to name her. There's only a couple of people that have put in names that they're interested in naming it. So for far, we've got Ocean Breeze, or what was it? Yeah, Ocean Breeze, the Ocean Breeze throw. Yeah, I didn't want it color oriented because I want it to not be color, not based on the color. The camera holder, this thing is called a V-Lorix, V-L-O-R-I-X. And it was on my wish list, Amazon wish list. And Laura was like, make the things, here you go. And she sent that to me. She's very encouraging, and she's a good editor-in-chief. I'm gonna have to start paying her though. I feel bad. That's a lot of work, man. I try to give her everything for free. I send her treats. But you're welcome, Vivian. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? So the case itself, see, there's the little keyboard. It's a little wireless keyboard. And then your iPad pops inside of there. But you can, put it in the stand like this and just watch. You can turn this one. I paid a little extra so it would go sideways, because an iPad, a lot of times, so it would turn and go sideways. And then you can then do like this, have your keyboard It's magnetic as well. Let's do a little setup. And then see, it has the little keyboard, and it's just my iPad. It's an iPad cover or iPad case with Bluetooth keyboard. Easy breezy. Uh-oh, how's Tats feeling? And I always say Tatty like Tatty. I know it's Tati, isn't it? It's supposed to be like Tatiana. But she's Tatty. Because I like tatties. And I know you do too, Jessica. She all tatted up. Okay, good. Everybody's feeling better. Oh, I'm the one that's thankful, Laura. I mean, you have no idea. I mean, when we get up and running and the patterns are successful and money's coming in, girl, I am sliding you a little something because your time is golden as well. So, as we're just getting started right now, it's just, little bits here trickling in. And my first pay pattern was the Dawn's beanie, which is Dawn's is an acronym, and it's also for Dawn Aaron. And all of the Dawns, because you make it and they will come. It was funny. I made the Dawns beanie, and then all of a sudden there's like Dawn, 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 Dawn. I was like, hi, Dawns. We have lots of Dawns. But I made that because my girl was just really having a hard time, and I needed her to know how much she means and what she means, and that she is strong and she is Superwoman. We're Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman pose. Every morning. Right? We had a lot of Dawns going, hey, you making me things? Yes, I made you things. Well, I don't think our girl is going to make it. Well, we still have a half an hour, half an hour, half an hour. Well, we good. I like to just sit and chit chat in the morning because I have, oh my goodness, kind of day. Yeah, I got to go to work right after this. And yeah, I can't wait to do something that nourishes my soul. You're gonna, aw, thank you, Lola. I didn't realize how many patterns I actually have. I went to go look at my pattern, my little pattern, what is that thing? Playlist. And I was like, dang, okay, I got a few. There's some fingerless gloves, a couple beanies, some they're pocket shawls, but mine are hooded pocket wraps. Most of them have hoods, so a little different when that pocket shawl thing was going around. Um, let's see, I have two pocket shawls. There's a sunset hooded wrap that was like one of my very first ones, and that was based on one of Lexi's pattern or painting. Thank you. It's two of the cotton king or cotton millins held together. These ones, these ones. Oh, sorry. Those things I had, and I held two together. They both started with white. Phew. They both started with white, but one transitioned to the reds and one transitioned from grays to blacks, and I held them together. So this is two of these held together using an eye hook. And it took me 2.5 days to make. And it's a pretty long one. It's pretty long. Oh, good. See, and their recipes. Sometimes written patterns are like so wordy. I hate that. In the next stitch from the row below, we know we're working in the row below. Can we just, double crochet? So I'm trying to make my patterns, my recipes less wordy. Laura and I are working on just, and highlighting and just making it easier to follow. And I have this little thing that I got from is it I Love to Crochet magazine? One of the magazines, Crochet World, and it's called the Crochet Cipher. And it's like a little template, like a stencil of all of the stitch, um, like the T for the and the T with the things through it, all the symbols for the stitches. And so I thought we'll have the words, we'll have a peak chart, and then we'll have the little graph. So there'll be 3 ways to understand the recipe. And again, if you go into the mentality of knowing that recipes are usually symmetrical. So if you got 27 stitches on the first pass, you do your point, you're going to have 27 stitches on, if they're mirrored. So we're just going on that too. So yeah, you know what? It still stayed, because I used the eye hook. It still, maybe I do have it pinned. I do have it pinned. Make it. I haven't sewn in the ends, so be nice. I literally finished it last night for today. So like I said, it's wing. It goes up like a wingspan. So yeah, this one is ginormous. I wanted it to be bigger. So this one's actually like a shawl. But yeah, see, so I held them. I'm trying to look through. I held them together. I was trying to show the ombre. Oh, there. Kind of see the black. But I love it. Yes. I mean, the fabric that these two held together made, it's so pretty. And what is that? Drapey. But and I love how the little wings, it goes up like wings. And then I was playing, these are all like twins in a stitch. So thank you guys. Yeah. So this is the macaw. And filming will start. There's a really good. And if you've noticed with most of my shawls, the silhouette are wings. The straight across thing with the half circles. It I like how when you wear them, when they up like wings, it kind of goes around your neck like it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But that's kind of my silhouette. My silhouette is always wing-like. Pretty is in the background. But yeah, I had just pulled it forward so you guys could really see that pattern. These are my blocking. I hang block, and that's what's next. I come with the little clothespins, and you put them on the edge all around the bottom, and then hang it, and it pulls, and it blocks them. It just pulls the stitches. See, I just grab the little picots and let them hang, and with the weight of them, it kind of self blocks. Hello, Milan, baby. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get our girl today. We got 20 more minutes. What else? Does anybody have any other questions? Oh, for those of you that either are new or just need a reminder, we have I have 2 events happening right now. So there is the Boggy Style Make Along 2024 that is wrapping. You have until the 16th. So what is that? 11 days? No, 10 days. 9 days, I can math, to get me your finished object pictures. So, because on this Saturday, the 17th, I am going to put all of the people that submitted pictures onto the wheel, and one person is going to win a $40 shipping blessing to send in their blankets to either Juan or to Nancy from She's Got Yarn. Now, the second one that I have just quickly put on, and now that I'm finished with this and I'm going to now do the tutorial, is the Olga Poltava challenge. So the challenge is to go over to Olga's either Ravelry store or Etsy store, buy one of her patterns, and make a boggy blanket. If you make a boggy blanket out of an Olga pattern, you send me your finished object picture with proof of purchase that you had purchased it in, which, I mean, you can have your thing with the printed pattern next to it. That tells me you bought it or someone bought it for you, or you know, the pattern was paid for. And then those, I think, what did I say? September 17th? September 7th. Yep, September 7th. You will also, then we'll do it again. And you guys, I'll also do a second $40 shipping blessing to send your blankets in for Boggy Creek. J Hook, what is up, my Reggie? Reggie is in the house, baby girl. Were your ears ringing? Because I was just talking about you and this beautiful, and this beautiful loverly. This is one of Reggie's. Hi, Reg. Oh, Denise. Thank you, baby. I'm gonna dance real fast. Make it rain in the chat. I'm finna dance. Hi, babies. Thank you, Denise Lee. Welcome to that house, Judy Clover Flick. So, we've been missing you, Reg. Are you going to bring back your anniversary? I loved was it Saturday? No, Sunday morning, whatever. Weekends with Reggie. Miss you. Right? All the giggles and us making it rain in the chat and getting Reggie all tanked up. She'd bring in a glass of wine or a beer. She would always share like these really cool, what are they called? Craft beers. But every time someone would do a chat or a super chat or a sticker or anything, she would have to take a drink. I was like, let me just make that rain real fast. Have another drink, Reg. Oh, good. It's coming back. Okay, you guys, keep your eyes out. So the original J Hook crochet, that is Regev. She is our girl. Man. Yep. She will start doing, it's called Yarniversity, and she teaches us the things. I've learned so much from her. You don't even know. I love testing your patterns. I see you just put out a new one. I love that. I'm gonna have to get down on it. So yeah, I always like Reggie has beautiful patterns. In fact, I just pulled the nursing poncho. She has a mommy and me poncho, and it's a poncho that has like a little slit right here, and the baby's head pops out, and then you put the poncho or nursing. You can see. Yep. Oh, I can hardly wait too, chickadee. I love Yarniversity. It was like my favorite thing to do in the morning with coffee. Summer vacation is over. Yeah, well, I know Reggie was going through a lot in her country. So I'm just glad that you're safe, sweetheart. And I really hope things are starting to settle down over there and that we miss you. So, yeah, if anybody doesn't have Reggie from J Hook, you should go get her. Can we do? Jessie, can you drop her link for us? Because we have a lot of new people here. So Reggie is amazing. She is very into sustainable. She's very much into natural fibers. She has amazing mystery bags when she does them. Most of my crazy cotton, like all my Moya, all of my beautiful cottons, I've gotten from Reggie. And so I love her. Isn't she lovely? Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, J Hook, not J Took. That's Joseph Teff or whatever. J Took is a new guy, and he's our soap guy, but not to be mixed up with J Hook. Isn't it beautiful? I have a bunch of it right there. I have a bunch of it right there, and that was all from Reggie. I got cotton bags from her when she was moving, and I actually have some of her beautiful shawls. That hold, please. I have to share this one because um, I was so blessed. I have it hanging back here. This is one of the yarneries. And behind, I'm the wizard. I'm the Wizard of Oz. I'm the Wizard of Oz. The all and powerful Oz is behind the curtain. This is one of my this. Oh, this is a shawl that Reggie made, and it's mine, and it's purple. I have a couple of hers, maybe 3. But yeah, she is very talented. I want to say this is this a sis? No, is this a Liana? Do you remember, Reggie? I think this is a sis homemade. Made in that tiny, sparkly purple. I think this is a sis homemade. I have so many of Reggie's makes, ones that she made with her hands. Valkyrie. Yeah, it's Valkyrie. I knew it. I knew it. So this one is, let me do the, oh, this is a sis homemade Valkyrie. Beautiful. And Reggie was like, oh, the yarn was taking away from the pattern. I was like, mine? She was like, just gonna like, I don't even know what she was gonna do with it. And I was like, can I have it? I'll have it. It's purple. I don't care. And I think it looks beautiful with the pattern. This is one of my favorites. You can see it was like right there. Yes. And I loved the runway videos. So you can go back and look at the past Yarniversities. And she would take us like crochet runway. And we'd be like, what is that? You did? Yeah. See, Reggie tests for sis homemade. Oh, what I would die. I would fall down and y'all would call an ambulance. Ambulance, because I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I love the sis homemade patterns. They are so well written. Well, I'm a graph girl too. I'm a graph girl, and it's worth every penny because they do graphs. And my ends are hanging out. You don't see no ends. You see nothing. But yeah, oh yeah. I, in fact, just finished another one of Sis. I did Sis. Sis is a section of the Sis Love. Sis Homemade they are pattern designers. They are from Netherlands. But it's called Sis Homemade. It's all one word, Sis Homemade. And you can't miss them. They're on Ravelry. Their patterns are written in like 12 different lengths. Oh, Poland. They're sisters and they're beautiful. Holy crap. And their patterns are amazing. Of course, they have tutorials, but they're not in English. But yes, I think, let me see. I might be able to help you out. Let's see. I think Ravelry is the best one. But they're all over TikTok. Oh, it wants me to log in. Poo-poo doo-doo. Poo-poo doo-doo. But I think we can get their Sis Homemade. Let me get them. Here they are. Yeah, God, these girls it's just like too much beautifulness. Here is their YouTube channel. And then you can get them from there. Okay, there it goes. So yeah, they just did a crochet along and it was called 1,001 Nights, and it's mosaic. And it is a mosaic square blanket. Holy shnikes, is it gorgeous. T Aren't we all though? There's so many, "Oh, it's not pronounced this way, it's pronounced this way," and you're like, okay, it had letters in it, I was close." But, yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, these girls are amazing. Yeah, I that new blanket, Reggie, love it. Yeah, but those girls, they're very, very talented. So, yeah, get over there and check them out. So, Sis Homemade and Red Teapot Atelier are, like, my go-tos, and then there's the, Lark Stitches, Lark Creations. Those 3 have the most beautiful mandala style, you know, that it looks like a cut off mandala, so gorgeous. They're my favorite hugs to make, my favorite shawls to make. But Canty, he love his girl. He loves me. He puts no one above me, my sugar. Sorry, yeah, that was a little Queen Herbie for you. Queen Herbie. Oh yeah, my husband has tried to call twice. I was like, do not disturb. I'm busy working the second job. Yeah, the half circles. And that's what I love. They do the half circles, they do the asemis, they do triangulars, they even do like the rectangular wraps. So they have all silhouettes, everything anything that you shall need. So, all right. So, yeah, Lexi probably does not have the signal. She said she would do a video though, and she'll put it up. So watch Lexi's channel. It's the Lexi the Lou, and she's going to put us up. She is going to put us up some ocean therapy today. Yeah, I got you addicted. Red Teapot Atelier, she is something. I mean, that designer, she just did one in mosaic. And I was like, "Ooh, winter wrap. What have I seen here?" Because mosaic is still, I like overlay mosaic. I like it to look good from both sides. I cannot stand tapestry or that carry along crap. I do like the overlay and the inlay mosaic, and Red Teapot just did one. I am like drooling. But first, I have to do the Olga Poltava. We're gonna do that Boggy Blanket, and then the next hug is going on the hook. But yeah, I was just saying, I just did the Sis. It was the Sis, which is a section of Sis Love, and I did it in that recycled sari silk from Darn Good Yarn. Did you see it? Yes, the whole thing is mosaic. I bet it's so warm if you use the correct yarn. Yeah, I love Red Teapot. Let's see, what else do we have? So I talked about those. Let's see. Tonight will be a Boggy unboxing. I believe they're at Juan's channel. My little brother, Juan the Yarn Addict. So there'll be a Boggy unboxing today, this evening. I know that everybody was getting hit by, was it Betty? That hurricane that just went through and is now all up in the Carolinas and stuff. Y'all be safe. It's not that the wind is blowing, it is what the wind is blowing, right? Oh, good. Thank you, Vivian. Yeah, do what you're told. Respect your elders. No, am I elder? I don't know. I'm somebody's elder. Thank you for being here, Reg. I miss you, sis. I hope you have the good foods. Oh, yes. Good, good, good. Uh-oh. Yeah, the Etsy store one, you have to put the www dot, or it won't be a link. But you can find her. Get the Olga Poltava. You'll find her. But yeah, I think everybody's doing that 2-color granny, and I'm cool with that one. I'm looking at one of her lacy ones. Tencel is beautiful. Tencel is like cotton, yes. And it's more kind of got a sheen to it. I love Tencel. In fact, I just had was just playing with some Tencel. No, but this is something I got from Reggie too, from Mermaid's Purse. Look at it shimmery. But this one, it's linen, I think. It's not Tencel. But yeah, Tencel is just another, it's like superwash merino. Everything's, it's like merino, superwash, and that. But yeah, Tencel is it its own fiber or is it like a way that they produce the fiber? See, we need Reggie back. She needs to come and reteach us she taught us all of that during one of the universities. The differences in the yarns. Tencel, linen, rayon. What's another one that everybody's like, what is that? The milk cotton. It's not made out of milk. It is from the cellulose from whatever. Is it wood? Yeah. Kristen F, hi baby. It is made out of wood. Okay, I knew it was like a fiber from like the bark of something. I just wasn't sure which one. But yeah. Yeah, I love, and it's so soft. It's very similar to bamboo, so you got to be careful. It's heavy, and I don't know if it will pill. It might pill, so you might want to hand wash, lay flat to dry. Oh, it's 55 and foggy here. It's 55. Phew. Oh, good, Sharon. Yeah, Tencel is beautiful. And it's nice because it's, not like acrylic. Although I love my Kobus. I love my boos, all of my boos. Boy, you should know that I got you on my mind. Yeah, I love the Kobus. True Boo, Kobu. Do I have any of the new boo? I don't think I have any of the new boo. I love all the boos. So good. Yep. Right. Yeah, it's I've been watching you. Oh yeah, and I'm wearing my new shirt. Look at here. So soft. My Brandy, my crochet nurse bought me there, sent me this. Her and mommy Sherry sent me my shirt. It's so soft. This is like a good t-shirt. There's not, Siri. No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Go back to sleep. Bye-bye. So soft. But yeah, this was the happy mail I shared. I'm a hooker, you're a hooker. Wouldn't you like to be a hooker? Look at you. Because I ain't no hoe. Get paid, Stitches. Get paid. But yeah, I'm on the hunt. If y'all want to send me funny t-shirts, I will wear them. You got a muffin? I love Stanley. But I have to say, I don't like those unplied yarns. The muffin tweed, I did the muffin tweed cake, and that one, unfortunately, it had wool in it, and it jacked me up. But I still made that beautiful, it was a dragonfly. Was it the butterfly or dragonfly that Mama Knows Best Gwen won? But yeah, I made that as Stanley cake. I've had a couple Stanley cakes. I like the ones that are spun though. So I think it's the cotton souffle. That the fibers are spun. I have one Stanley cake left. And I got that in a bod mystery box. Because we get paid, yo. Hook us here. But I love the Stanley because you can make an entire project with one of the cakes, but I just can't stand that unplied, like the Cotton Kings. I did get a drop spindle, and I was playing with plying them, and I plied it too tight. Whoopsie! So I'm still working on it. Okay, and the muffin tweet. Now, Sharon, the key to these unplied yarns is your tension and your hook. Now, going with different hooks, like this kind of hook was not good for a Stanley cake. I call it the crevice. The armpit of the hook is too small. You need something deep. You need something deep like a Susan Bates. This is my Yarnology. It's got the deep recess. Was called the inline. So you want something that has a real good crevice to hold it all and watch your tension. It now the Stanley cake called for like a 4 millimeter crochet hook. I used a J. So instead of a G, I used a J. I hooked up 2 hook sizes because it is dense. It's heavy. So it still let it have the drape. But yeah, I used a J with that. DK. It was like I think it was a DK weight. It might have been a 2 or a 3, but aren't they? They're gorgeous. Is it up there? No, I think it's upstairs. Yeah, it's up it's upstairs. I have it's purple and white. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to being able to go over to our Brenda's Knots and Loops. She is the Stanley hookup. It can be. You just got to be careful. I drop loops all the time. I'm like, oh, and then you just sew it in. I pull it a little bit and then sew it in. But yeah, I'm over it. I yeah, I after I broke that one again, I keep snapping these right there. And but these new ones, you can tell they're different. They changed the manufacturing of these. They're lighter, and it's like this section, it's not as shiny. It seems like it's a little more matte, and it is a little bit more grabby. But I just take a dryer sheet and rub everywhere that the yarn's going to be. But yeah, these are my favorite hooks. The Yarnologies are my favorite. I have to say, I will take a Yarnology over a Clover. Hook down, hook down. I know. I had tossed that shit across the room too. And then I woke up this morning. It was back on my deck. So yeah, it snapped right there. This is the third one. You can see. See the little white? See the white right there? But when you go like this, it collapses. I was like, why is my yarn kept snagging? I was like, what the? You can see where it broke right there. It's barely hanging on. Threw it across the room again. But now these ones, there's a garbage over there. It's going to go in the garbage. But like I said, they're different. They're not constructed the same. Like this is an older one. See how it's kind of shiny? And it's real smooth. These ones, it's a little grabbier. They're still my favorite hooks though. Yeah. I mean, don't get me twisted. Literally. They're beautiful. They make a beautiful fabric. Like I have made oh my gosh, I have so many of those Cotton Kings from when Hobie did the cotton mystery bags. I was trying for the twisters. I wanted it spun. Instead, I think I've got like 20 of them. The colors are gorgeous though. You cannot beat the ombre in them. But what I'm going to do, and we're going to do that in a little bit here. I'm just trying to get kind of through Boggy Creek. I was done with Boggy Creek and we were going to move on. But then now they called me out again to do another Boggy Blanket. So once this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys because those Cotton Kings. Oh, please. I have one right here. had to take a little black off it yesterday. So these are cotton keys. It's 9. It's almost time to go. So this is a cotton key. Sorry, the camera's terrible. And see, they're all unplied. See how they're loose? But what I'm going to teach you guys, so this is not enough for an entire project. And you don't want to break the ombre. The ombre is gorgeous. Okay. So what, I guess maybe you could see that. Okay. What I'm going to do is, so how this works is as it comes out of the cake, when it starts to transition, only one string transitions at a time. So as you're going through, you come to your first knot. I get 2 of these. And I come to the first knot and I snip it. Sorry, I snip it. Bring in the next cake and tie it in and crochet, crochet, crochet until I come to the next knot. Then I go back to the first one and I tie back in. And it's like I'm splicing the 2 cakes together during their color changes. So it'll then turn this 600 into a 1200 and it won't break your ombre and you can make an entire project. Is that a cake drop? So we're going to do that. Stay tuned. If you've got these, if you have 2 of them, you could even, I guess you could even do, no, that would break the ombre. You could actually splice anything together you wanted. But yeah, I have 2. It's kind of a royal. Yeah, that blue is coming out kind of purple. This camera's awful. It's the laptop camera. It's awful. Yeah, I don't really shop at the lobby of my hobby very often, but when I do, there's certain things. Okay, well, it's time to say goodbye. Do, 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 do. I gotta go to work. I'm gonna call in. Let's call in sick today. No, I have too much to do. So anyway, it has been a lovely day just sitting, chilling. We will be back on. Yep, we got to get drop the link for Miss C. Let's go over to my Miss C. Yeah, we Carrie comes over and then after we leave here, we're gonna go see Miss C. Let's get over there right now. We're 10 minutes late. I'm tardy. So yeah, if someone would like to drop Anna C's link, we'll go over, please and thank you. And thank you guys for joining us. Monday, we will be back for Mindful Monday, hopefully. If not, maybe I'll just do a little segment if Lexi's not able to be here. But regardless, Mondays and Wednesdays, I will be coming on. I'm just going to do those days, having more of a live schedule. And now on Saturday, I will see you guys. Normal time, normal bat station, 11 a.m. That's what 11 a.m. my time on Saturday. And what you whipping on? Right? So sprinkles. What do I say? You better do it. Make the beautiful things. I insist. Big hugs. Fishy face. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, Mara. Oh, Mara. That's another one. I can't wait to put my arms around her. But anyway, love you guys. Love your show. Frequent callers. I will be back in the YouTube streets. Took a little break for the last couple of days. So I needed to mindfulness myself and recenter. And I'm back now. So I have lots of videos to catch up on. There was a lot of stuff popping off in the last couple of days. And so, yeah. All right. Let's go see Nana. Nana C. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. It's hump day, hump day, hump day. And today is Lexi's birthday. If anyone would like to send little blessings, PayPal is everywhere. Love you guys. Bye. Did someone say it first? There's my Jessica. Jessica said it first. Bye. Sprinkles. Oh, I'm on my laptop. I forgot it doesn't work. I don't have my pew pew. Going now. Bye.